Let's try this again. Hi, what up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Cyanide. We play FPS games. We play a little bit of racing games. So today, we're going to be playing some CarX. I haven't made a livery in forever, so I figured, hey, let's maybe make a livery, throw it up as a time lapse. We can throw it on YouTube. People can see how it's all done. If you're new here or whatever, hit the follow button. We're not on Twitch. I'm live on Twitch. You can see this whole video over on Twitch. If you'd like, comment, like, subscribe, send this to a homie, do whatever, but we're going to get into it. I'm going to say some of these stickers might not be exactly correct. I'm going to use the in-game ones, because there's no way I'm drawing that shirt's tucked in thing that small. But, I feel like we're going to be able to do it. If you guys don't know Rich Whiteman, Rich is a gangster, as they say. This is the car we'll be doing today. Yeah, Rich is a pretty dope guy. He also has a JZX that's stupid nice that he drives in Formula D. Somebody already made a livery for that, so we're going to go in and we're going to do the one for his S13. But once again, much love, guys. It's probably going to turn into a time lapse, but here we go. Starting out, we don't really have like a kit that works. Oh wait, I can't even tab this in, can I? Huh. Okay, cool. Either way. This is the only kit I could get that works. I know it's in a Onevia front end. I already had to mod the rear spoiler to get it to be on there. But we're gonna turn on some music, jam out, and you guys are gonna get a time lapse of me attempting to paint this car. Here we go. Music. Right here, I'm just getting the color of the spoiler and making it into a fade that I can then angle and split off the back half of the car. Got to make sure I get that right mustardy golden yellow he uses. Here I'm just filling in the extra space with some hexagons and other shapes. Got to make sure it's symmetrical and projected to both sides. A lot of this is going to be me going through and picking out and searching for different vinyls I can use to make this all work. First, we're going in and laying down the chrome. You'll notice this isn't exactly right because in game they only have these tears and his is more of like a inky paintbrush abstract look, but we make it work. Some of these real little tiny pieces I'm adding, I go back in and delete because I realize there's a 200 layer limit and I hit the limit pretty quick. Right here we're going back and getting a reference for his hood so I know what to put down for the hood decals and sponsors. Most of this is just manipulating and seeing what you can make, stretching, flipping, combining stuff. In game there's this tiger, so I decided to try and see if that tiger would work, but it will not. So back to the drawing board. We got to start fresh. This was a pretty big challenge because you can't make things as small as they need to be, so I have to work with what I'm given here. I feel like we made it work pretty good. I don't know if this is a wolf or like a tiger, some type of beast, but I dig it. I don't dig all the little details, but I dig it. Shout out to all the friends I had in chat helping me out with this. I had a lot of friends that were giving me helpful hints and ways I can make things. Excuse me, I'm slightly sick today. Realizing some stuff doesn't get small enough, so we have to stack things. Yeah, a lot of this is just trial and error, seeing what looks good, seeing what you can make work. These teeth were one of the hardest parts. Right here, I'm turning the sun down because there's glares. So the cool thing about Kino is you can go in and change how bright the sun is and stuff. So that helped out a lot so I could see over the chrome. Don't mind me all sped up, looking like a crackhead bouncing back and forth in my chair over here. I was running on minimal sleep and was not feeling the best. But I wanted to get this done. It's been something I've been thinking about for a long time now. Right here, I'm just cleaning up the top of the jaw with some random angled white lines. I don't know how else to call it. But here we're done with the face, so we're just adding in whatever black colors and layers we can to fill out the back half of the quarter panel. Yeah, I do come back in and delete a good bit of these. Here I'm just adding some white so I can erase parts of the things I don't need, cover up other things. And like right there where I stacked like 5 layers, I go back and delete a good bit of those because that's just a waste of layers. Right here I'm going through and making sure everything is projected to both sides. There's a symmetry setting, so I'm going through and clicking and making sure everything is projected to the other side of the car too. Luckily, I didn't have to do both sides of the car. I only had to do one and mirror it. I'm always going back and looking at references. This car is a lot of fun to do, though. I definitely want to do some more in the future. There we have all the black done. Going through and making sure everything's symmetried to each side, finishing out the hood here. Now we're going in for the, I don't know if it's lightning or if it's like veins from like your eye, but it's really hard to get the color right in game, so we went with the closest to pink we could get. His is more of like a bloody red pink, and this is more of a neon pink. So here in a second, I'm going to end up going through every one of these and changing the color. Somehow my car bugged and my front wheel went through my front fender here. So I have to go and restart my game. Yeah, there's me restarting my game. Gives me going through and deleting some layers so I can have more space. Wish they do more than a 200 layer limit, because you could do a whole lot more with it. Yeah, I found a couple extra little pieces I didn't need. Going back through and redoing the quarter. This took me a process of like 2 days roughly. The hardest part was picking out all of the matching sponsors that he has, because the in-game sponsors aren't real life exactly correct. Yeah, here's me going through and changing the pink on all of them to a little bit lighter of a pink. Here I go through and I'm starting to pick some of the decals, but instead of boring you guys with me searching through 1,000 different in-game sponsors, I did a lot of this actually off stream, but you guys will see the finished product here in the end. Like that original fake, that looks... Oh, I had origin first, but technically it's original fake because that's the only in-game one we could find. We have a thrust, which I guess that's close enough to thrash, right? Loys instead of rays. I mean, you get the point. What up, everybody? We're back. This is now a day later. We have taken the time to go through and figure out what vinyls actually match up with the ones on his car. And they're not completely accurate, but they're the best we could do. So, zoom in here, show you guys what we got working on for a reference. There you go. Not bad. First time I've ever used all of the layers, but we're going to change up this back window sticker a little bit. Maybe add a couple more because we're maxed out on layers, so I got to get in here and delete some of these tiny little things so I can get a couple more layers. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for coming through the channel and watching the process. We're going to throw in some clips of me driving here at the end. Thank you again. Comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's go. I'll put the share code up in the description, and I'll also have a picture of it here in a second. And there's your publication code for anybody that would like to use this. You're all welcome. And for anybody that wants to use this, this does also work if you're using the non-Onevia look. So it does fit the sill front. And you guys want to be that guy? You can run the exact replica. Now, let's do some driving. Here we go. planned we tap the guardrail at the end, but there we go. One full run. Done. And here is the full replica for anybody that wants to use it. It does work with the Sylvia front end. I just think the Onevia fenders look way better. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe, share to your homies, whatever. We're going to try and do some more of these throughout the future. I just got to find more cars that I think I should recreate. You got any suggestions? Drop them down below. Thank y'all again. Much love.